Good morning and Jai Hind, dear student. So let's start today topic. Today topic name is Magic Wand Tool, and you already studied about the previous day, past day, lasso tools and steps. So let's start today topic. The heading is Magic Wand Tools. So what is the use of Magic Wand Tool? The Magic Wand Tool is used to quickly select the area of an image with a similar color just by a single click. तो यहाँ आपको पता चला कि मैजिक वेंट टूल का हम यूज करते हैं टू सेलेक्ट क्विकली, मतलब जल्दी से किसी एरिया को, आपको किसी एरिया को सेलेक्ट करना हो। सेलेक्ट द एरिया ऑफ एन इमेज का कोई एरिया सेलेक्ट करना है विथ ए सिमिलर कलर। किस तरह से? कलर एक ही हो, कोई एरिया सेलेक्ट करना हो लेकिन जो कलर हो वह एक ही हो, जस्ट बाय सिंगल क्लिक। और उसकी जो स्टेप दिए गए हैं, स्टेप नंबर वन, क्लिक एंड होल्ड क्विक सिलेक्शन टूल, सेलेक्ट मैजिक वेंट टूल इन इट। तो आपको करना क्या है? क्लिक एंड होल्ड क्विक सिलेक्शन टूल, क्लिक करना है एंड उस पर रोके रहना है अपने माउस पॉइंटर को। कहाँ पर? मैजिक वेंट टूल पर। आफ्टर दैट ब्रिंग द पॉइंटर ऑन द कलर। फिर अपने पॉइंटर को कहाँ पर ले जाएंगे? कलर पर ले जाएंगे। टू बी सेलेक्टेड, जो आपको सेलेक्ट किए हैं, जो भी आप सेलेक्ट किए हैं उसको अपने माउस पॉइंटर को कलर पे ले जाएंगे एंड क्लिक द लेफ्ट माउस बटन, और अपने माउस का लेफ्ट बटन क्लिक करेंगे। ऑल द एरियाज हैविंग सिमिलर कलर गेट सेलेक्टेड। तो जो भी एरिया होगा वह किस कलर का हो जाएगा? जो आपने कलर सेलेक्ट किया है सेम कलर, वह सेलेक्ट हो जाएगा। सो दिस इज द प्रोसेस एंड आफ्टर दैट वी आर गोइंग टू नेक्स्ट पॉइंट। द नेक्स्ट पॉइंट इज मूव टूल. So you already studied about move tools. What is the use of move? So here is written move tool. The move tool is used to move the selected image. मतलब कि आप किसी इमेज का कोई एरिया सेलेक्ट किए हुए हैं तो उसको एक लोकेशन से दूसरे लोकेशन पे हम कैसे सेंड करते हैं या कैसे ले जाते हैं। To move tool is used to move the selected image from one location to another. So this is the point. And next is steps. Step 1, select the part of image to be moved. उस इमेज का उस हिस्से को हम सेलेक्ट करेंगे जिसको आपको मूव करना है। सेलेक्ट द पार्ट ऑफ इमेज टू बी मूव्ड। स्टेप सेकेंड, क्लिक ऑन मूव टूल्स। फिर हम मूव टूल्स पे जाएंगे एंड आफ्टर दैट ब्रिंग द माउस पॉइंटर ऑन द सेलेक्टेड एरिया। फिर हम अपने माउस पॉइंटर को सेलेक्टेड एरिया पे ले जाएंगे एंड ड्रैग इट टू बी डिजायर्ड पोजीशन, और उस उचित पोजीशन पर, जिस पोजीशन पे आप चाहते हैं। जैसे यहाँ पर आपको 3 इमेज दिख रहे हैं जो एक दूसरे से बिल्कुल पास हैं, लेकिन हमने क्या किया, एक इमेज को सेलेक्ट किया और उसको मूव करके थोड़े दूर पे रख दिया। तो दिस इज द प्रोसेस की हाउ टू सेलेक्टेड इमेज विल बी मूव। एंड हियर इज रिटन smart tips. If you want to move the copy of selected part to the new location, hold down alt key while dragging the selection. मतलब कि आप अपने alt बटन को, जो कीबोर्ड में होता है, उसको प्रेस किए रहेंगे और ड्रैगिंग करना स्टार्ट करेंगे तो आपका सेलेक्टेड एरिया एक स्थान से दूसरे स्थान पर मूव हो जाएगा। नेक्स्ट पॉइंट, कार्व टूल. So carve tools you know very well how to carve a image. So same process is here. आपको कटिंग करना है तो आप carve tool का यूज करते हैं. So let's see how to use. The carve tool is used to keep only the selected part and remove the renaming position. आपको करना क्या है कि carve tool का हम यूज करते हैं सिर्फ उसी चीज़ों के लिए जिनको आपको रिमूव करना है, ठीक है। एंड स्टेप दिए गए हैं, क्लिक ऑन कार्व टूल, ड्रैग ओवर ऑन द इमेज टू सेलेक्ट द पार्ट ऑफ योर इमेज टू बी retained. A cropping border will appear on the image. तो आपको करना क्या है, ड्रैग ओवर ऑन द इमेज टू सेलेक्ट द पार्ट ऑफ योर इमेज। मतलब कि जिस एरिया को आपको क्रॉप करना है उस एरिया पर हम क्रॉप टूल को ले जाएंगे और ड्रैग करेंगे और क्रॉपिंग करेंगे। क्रॉपिंग एरिया क्या हो जाएगा, आपका इमेज से गायब हो जाएगा। इफ़ यू वांट टू चेंज द सिलेक्शन साइज यू कैन यूज़ द क्रॉप हैंडल। अगर जो आप उसके सिलेक्शन साइज को भी चेंज करना चाहते हैं तो आप क्रॉप हैंडल का यूज करके लेफ्ट टू राइट या राइट टू लेफ्ट कर सकते हैं। सो दिस इज द ऑप्शन हाउ टू क्रॉप ए इमेज। सपोज दिस इज द इमेज एंड you just crop this image, and after that cropping your image will be changed. So this unwanted area will be deleted. Thank you and have a nice day.
The next set of tools, which are going to be our quick selection and our magic wand tool. People love these tools, I'm telling you. All right, so the quick selection tool allows us to make quick selections. The magic wand tool relies heavily on that contrast between the background. All the tools really rely on the contrast, but you can set tolerances and stuff with the magic wand. So I'm going to do the magic wand tool first. Let's click on that one. And remember, that's the one that's at the bottom because I clicked and held, and I got that flyout menu, magic wand. So what happens is, I'm just going to click on the background. So see how the magic wand tool takes and, okay. See how the magic, don't worry about that notification, but see how the magic wand tool takes and it looks at the continuous color that it has. And this is how it's working. It's looking at the continuous colors of blue, and it's selecting those or colors that are similar to that. So it's looking at those pixels, and it's like, all right, so the tolerance is about 32 pixels. So it's like, okay, I'm going to grab colors in that area. So if I hold shift, notice I have a plus, and then I can click, and it'll click in another area, and it'll grab the tolerances of 32 in that area, right? So if I click again, I can get this area down here, and click again, and I can get some of these areas, and I can click the plus, and pretty good, right? Pretty good. I'm getting this chin, and maybe that little area right there. So this is not a bad selection. It did pretty good, but that's because there was enough contrast in this picture, and the colors of those clouds, and those blues, and those grays, and then the color down here, a continuous color. But where this does not do well is if you had something, let's say you had, you were trying to take a tree which had green leaves, and then in the background was some grass, green grass. Well, it's not gonna really do as good of a job because there are gonna be so many different variations of the greens, so many different variations of the whites that are in between that, or whatever other color, browns and stuff like that. So in this instance, it did a great job. Now, I'm just going to, right now, it's selected this area, but let's say I select inside his purple shirt, okay, which is going to get rid of the other selection. So I'm just going to click here. Now, if I hold shift and I start clicking, notice how this shirt has so many different types of purples that it's having a hard time picking it all, right? So then I have to go in and, oh my goodness, and just, oh, it can be tedious. I'm just clicking, holding shift and plus clicking. This can be forever. So this is what I'm talking about with this tool. Sometimes it's amazing. And all the tools are like that. Sometimes they're amazing and sometimes they're not, which is why you want to know more selection tools than a few so that you can get, so that you can just work within, different tools as well. All right, but that is pretty much the magic wand tool. That is how it works. So I'm going to deselect that, that shortcut key again. What was it? What was it? Oh, you told me Command or Control D. Yes, it was. You're so bright. All right. So the next one is the quick selection tool. This tool becomes a friend because what's cool about this tool is you can make it larger, you can make it smaller. These bracket keys, so next to your P on your keyboard, the letter P as in Paul, Next to that, you have a left and right bracket key. You also have the curly braces at the top. But if I choose the right bracket key, I make that brush larger. If I choose the left bracket key, I make the brush smaller. Again, these are the left and right bracket keys that are next to the P on your keyboard. So what I'm going to do, notice I did one click and I pretty much got his face. Now, it depends on the image you have, because you might be like, oh my gosh, Miss Basslasson or Happy Teach or whichever name you decide to call me. You might be like, oh, that didn't happen when I did that. And I'm like, okay, cool. Because that means that maybe your image is different than mine. And that's fine. That's fine. So now we got the head selected. Now we want to get this purple area, and we got that selected, and it worked great. It doesn't do that all the time. But now if I zoom in and I'm hitting Command or Control plus plus so that I can get a little closer, we will see that there are some inconsistencies. There's like his hair of his eyebrows that it didn't get, and the nose area, So it's not perfect, but it is a great tool to use. But it's not perfect. It has its issues, So, if I made the brush smaller, and I just go around that edge, I could get those areas that were hard to get. But this is where working with a combination of tools is really going to help with that. But right now we're just learning selection tools, so we're going to be patient. Okay. All right. So, and again, that was Control plus plus. If I hit Control or Command 0, it's going to go back down to it's fitting the screen. If I hit Control 1, it tries to show you what it will look like if it was at 100%. But in any event,